I came here to spark a new evolution. And I come here because this is the moment, the place, and the people to create a new paradigm. You know, as we do this in this micro event, we are really processing a lot of what's happening in the world. And we're finding answers, and we're finding new ways to have compassion, new ways to have understanding, new ways to have hope. It's all about unification. It's all about action from the heart. The thing that gives me hope at this moment is the youth, because they are born with a whole new chip. They are born with a knowingness that they can make a difference. The youth all over the world, if you listen to them, they are embarked in all sorts of experiments and all sorts of practices, and they know what's coming down in their future, and they know that it doesn't have to be that way. And it's not about money. It's not about how educated you are or a social status. Every single human being has extraordinary potential to do something with their hands, with their hearts, with their mind, with their spirit, with their hope, with their song. Anything can be done that would shift the energy into hope. I work with, youth in the garbage dumps, the worst, ugliest garbage dumps, for 5 years, and they have incredible projects. Inner city youth that no one is putting any money into them. And they're inventing ways to have food autonomy, all because their spark is alive. And they are in action, not in complaint. What are you doing concretely for your future? Are you just living in a Disneyland mind and letting all the news go by and life's fine right now, so who cares? Or are you concretely, as a human being, becoming part of the solution of what is clearly a possible disaster? Possible, but not probable. Not probable because probably humans will get their act together very quickly as soon as they start to suffer a little bit. But meanwhile, concretely, I say, what do you visualize for your future, for your children's future? How do you think the earth is doing now? And then ask yourself, how can I do something, anything, right now with what I've got? So let's take the me and flip the M and make it the we. It's as simple as that. This is a time that the world will start making connections. Everybody's waking up in little ways, in bigger ways, and it's up to us, the elders, to have tools ready for them when they wake up. Not to demand that they use them, but to say you could do this and show them possibilities. Consciousness is, how do you express your inner light? How aware are you, and how much you're willing to share it? Because if you're aware and sitting in a cave for 100 years, maybe you're doing something for the outer consciousness, but what is required today is the consciousness of willingness, your will to do something good. If you're unaware, you don't take action. If you're aware, you take action, because your consciousness is telling you, I feel this, I feel this, I know there's something I can do. I would like to invite adults to step aside for a moment and allow the children's vision to take over the world. I would like them to listen to the children, because they're clear, they're not sold, they're not terrified, they're not burnt out, they're not voting, they have a vision for the future, and move over and let them take on, because the children have incredible visions. And I would just like the adults to not think that they're in charge, because if they're in charge, they should be ashamed of themselves for everything they've done. But the adults are not in charge anymore. The next generation is inventing their own future, and we have to open space for them and support them. Hey!
Oh, they tell